I think your perspective is really unique because, and I experienced it at a much smaller scale at the D2 level, but I went through a coaching change as a player after my freshman year. Entire staff just wiped out. And you went through that. And, going and much different. The coach I had was fired. Steve Spurrier steps down, obviously. And I'm just curious to get your take on and give fans some insight on, because everything's been great, right? We're in the honeymoon phase of Shane Beamer and everything's going great. They're doing all the right things, saying all the right things. Vibes are extremely high. What are the players going through right now? Because it is a different vibe and there is a lot of uncertainty when you go through a coaching change. And obviously you were able to develop a great relationship with Will Muschamp and the coordinators and everybody around Gamecock football. But, there is a great deal of uncertainty. Like you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm not this guy's recruit. Like he owes me nothing. He has nothing invested in me. Yeah. Like he is thinking more so towards, he's going to try to get the most out of me while getting his guys in. Right. Yeah. I mean, what are the guys on this South kind of roster going through right now? Again, I think Shane Beamer, from what, you can tell through social media and, what that allows, I think he's done a great job as far as that home mentality, making everybody feel welcome. Like all of our guys are important and they're special and they're valuable, but there is sort of an adjustment period, if you will, when it's just a completely different culture, even if it was needed, it is an adjustment period for those guys on the roster.
For those guys, and just thinking back, it was for me, it was an opportunity to reprove myself to a new staff. And then, after I had broken my collarbone that spring, and going into summer, I still had more to prove, right? I only really played maybe 8 practices, but the rest of the guys now are kind of in that same boat. They want to continue to earn their keep, but the overwhelming vibe, and you can feel it from the outside. And, I got a few relationships with a few players there and, a handful of the coaches now. But there's this overwhelming positive vibe of like, we are a family. We love each other. Like, the coach is saying, I love you to his players. That never happened. Mm-hmm. And that I'm not say to bash, the old staff I played for. That never happened in sports ever in my life. Mm-hmm. So they're really making it about a family, and you're going to play harder. You're going to stick up more for people that you feel like are your family, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to stand up for some, guy down the street over maybe your brother or your mom or your dad, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna fight harder for those people that you care for. But yeah, everything that you see and that we see, and obviously I'm sure it's filtered through the social media team, but it's positive, it's exciting, It's cool. They're having thousands of kids roll through their camp right now because there's this new positive energy. Coach Beamer is fantastic on Twitter. If you watch him, super engaged with the fans. And I hope that, he's been a coach forever. I know he knows that, like, listen, you lose some games, it's not going to be all glitz and glamour, and he knows that. But yeah, this is a great phase to be in. And hopefully confidence is being instilled to the players so that you go out, you win that week 1 game, and you go to ECU. And if, say, you lose, right, that it's not burn the ships, here we go, we suck ass again, right? It's bad game, next one. Right. So that is yet to be seen, but I tell you, they're doing everything right. They're recruiting well. Players love it. It's positive. So it's exciting, man.